With a new year comes New Year's resolutions, and we are joined from 24 Elite Fitness, Martez Wilson. Could you talk about the New Year's resolutions that many may have as they come into the gym?
Yeah, so most of the common ones is everyone wanting obviously to either get back on the bandwagon from bad holidays or bad decisions on holidays. I think the most common one is everyone wants to slim down. Obviously, everyone wants to get back into beach shape because now the holidays are over. So usually the most common one is someone trying to slim down, or just someone just trying to get back to where they were before the holidays. Is usually the most common ones I hear.
So what advice would you give people as they get back into the gym?
So getting back to the gym, I mean, the most common advice I always give is one, I mean, I don't pick a start date. Today's the best start day. Yesterday was technically the best. So just one, getting started. Two, don't stress it too much. I feel like everyone, A, either gets too intimidated with the gym, or B, is just afraid of the gym for some reason. So one, just get started. Two, take it easy on yourself. Take it one day at a time. Watch what you eat. Get active. Pretty simple.
And I know going to the gym in January, it can intimidate a lot of people because the crowds are so big.
Oh yeah, we always call that I call it the New Year, New Me boom. Everyone wants to make that change, which I love. I'm glad about that. And as a trainer, that's one of our best times of year. However, it's usually the fall off that I worry about. So don't be intimidated. Everyone's there for the same reason, which is the biggest thing. Everyone starts at the same spot. So if you can get past that general fear and get that confidence built, it usually gets a little bit easier.
And then how important, because you mentioned eating, how important is eating with going to the gym?
So eating is probably one of the biggest things that you can do when it comes to anything health and fitness wise, right? So fitness is a pretty simple formula, I always say. It's going to be what you intake versus how much you burn out. So no matter how much you move, you have to eat the right amount of calories to either build or cut. So food is going to be probably number one when it comes to anything health and fitness wise.
So you're saying I shouldn't go eat that fast food and then go to the gym?
It's not what I would recommend, but you're gonna have to work much harder in the gym if you do it.
Yeah. And then what about hydration? I know I see different studies. People talk about you need this much water, you need that much water. What would you say about that?
So you have to remember the body is 70% water realistically. So your cells need that, your body need that, your organs need that. So it is a necessity. There's a common rule of thumb that you do about 2 gallons a day. Obviously that scales depending on size, but water is going to be one of your body's biggest, obviously, micronutrients that you're going to need. So yeah, it's definitely mandatory.
Great. So with the new year, again, in the crowds with the gym, I know a lot of people are going to start those New Year's resolutions at home. Coming up next, Chris and I are going to be joined by Martez as he teaches us a few different moves we can do at home together. And we'll be right back. Great, and we're back, and we're about to do a quick little workout. What do you have for us today?
So I brought these elastic bands. So I feel with home workouts, the biggest thing that most people miss out on realistically is adding that resistance to it. Everyone wants to do tons of cardio, which is awesome for burning calories, but I'm a big advocate on building muscle. Muscle helps you burn fat better in the long run. So we're gonna add some elastic bands to this, add some resistance to it, so we can get a little bit more muscle building out of it, and not just kind of cardio.
Okay, great. So what's our first step?
So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take that step in here. We're gonna add that resistance. We're gonna get some curls in. So just pulling, there you go, fist to the face. I'm a big fan of hypertrophy, so nice and control that time under tension.
Okay.
So really forcing that blood up there. We're gonna go for about 10.
I can feel it in my arms.
Yeah, see? I'm always big on hypertrophy. Everyone wants to shoot this weight up or jerk.
Yeah, it's like this is what we want at home. We're doing. So you're saying it should be more controlled.
Yeah, nice and controlled, slow. Keep that tension. There we go.
And what part are we working out with this?
So this is going to be our biceps right here.
Okay.
So really forcing that blood into that big ball in the arm right there. So after we get about 10 of those, I'm a big advocate of focusing on everything upper body wise. So we're going to flip to this way. We're going to do some upright rows. So just really pulling this to that lower chin. This is going to be working those shoulders.
Yes, I can feel it.
So once again, still slow and controlled.
And then I see that your band is bigger than mine. Is that resistance difference?
Yeah, so exactly. So mine's going to be a little bit heavier. So it's going to have a little bit stronger resistance. So I'm a little bit of a bigger guy, so it requires a little bit more, but that's what I like about these bands. You can scale appropriately. So once we get about 10 of these, I'm a big advocate of getting the shoulders in as well. So that one's going to be working kind of like those upper delts, medial delts, so like the side of your shoulders.
Okay.
So I'm going to emphasize that a little bit more. You're going to put that on one foot. You're going to grab that with that left hand. You're going to pull that to the side.
Oh.
So there you go, still slow and control.
Oh yeah,
You should feel that right there in that
I
medial
feel
depth.
it in the shoulder. I feel it in the shoulder. And so you can buy these at any.
Yeah, you can buy these at Walmart. You can find them at Dollar General sometimes. So super cheap, just a couple of dollars. Adding that resistance to an everyday workout.
Oh, and I'm already sweating, so I can,
so
I
that
can
means
feel the
it's working,
workout.
right?
Yes.
So then we're gonna switch real quick.
And get
We're
the
gonna get that
other
other
arm.
arm.
Okay,
Try
great.
not to clock you here.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Same thing, slow and control.
Yeah.
I'm starting to sweat a little bit too myself, man. I think I'm prepared for that.
Yeah, again, I'm sweating. I feel the workout. So this is a great way to do like a full body workout.
Yeah, so you can do full body. So I was gonna say, yeah, a lot of people after that, I would have them do like kind of a front squat variation.
Uh-huh.
So you just whip that in front like that, perfect. And you get low, don't rip your pants on me here. So.
Oh wow, I feel that in all of my legs, my whole body actually.
Yeah, so let's go work those quads. You get a little bit of the hamstring activation, glutes. So all that fun stuff, and we're adding that resistance, which is going to be much better for building muscle. And obviously, most people will know, but if you don't, building muscle is kind of one of the biggest things for long-term fat burning. Your metabolism is based around muscle mass, so doing this makes it a little bit easier for burning fat in the new year.
Yeah, and so this is a quick and easy work. Well, not easy, but it's a quick workout that people can do at home.
Right, yeah, that's the biggest thing. So it's not easy, but it is simple, right? So it's super simple, add resistance. You can do it at home, cost you maybe, a couple bucks at Walmart or Dollar General. Once you kind of elevate, because like we said, confidence is the biggest thing when it comes to New Year. Once you build that confidence at home, you can find me at any of our local 24 Elite gyms, and that's when you can start adding those big weights.
And then my last question is cardio. Incorporate in that. Do you recommend walking, running? Because again, our viewers, including myself, we're of all ages. So sometimes getting on the treadmill and going, running a mile is just not feasible.
Well, and it's also not the most fun if you're me. I'm not a big cardio guy per se, but cardio is a necessary evil. Now, I'm not a big advocate of like doing long runs, because that's when you start to kind of tax muscle mass a little bit. But however, it's all about calories burned, right? So doing anything that's going to get you moving, whether it's fast, slow, it's going to be those calories at the end of the day. Like, how much are we burning?
Yeah.
So I'm a huge advocate of cardio when it comes to like small amounts. But if you're someone that wants to run, until the day goes, tonight, go for it realistically.
Well, thank you again. We want to thank 24 Elite and Martaz for coming today. And again, these resistance bands, I'm going to go grab my own, because this was a great workout to do at home. And we'll be right back.